Hi, this is Jackie,
Hi, this is Diana.
and this is Home Bodies Only, where we welcome all bodies to join us as we break down and dissect HBO Max series. This episode, we are talking about The Sex Lives of College Girls, Season 3, Episode 5, Parents Weekend 2.
My favorite episode.
Your favorite episode? Yeah, it was a good one.
Totally so far.
Parents
I loved
Weekend from the first season
was freaking awesome. I'm so glad it's back.
Yes.
Let's go.
Okay, my summary is from tunefine.com. It's Parents Weekend at Essex once again. The girls do everything they can to keep their visiting families out of their dating lives, all while conducting an important science experiment for Bella and learning more about their new roommate, Casey. Okay. Love. I love when Arvin says to Bella that they should tag team again, and she says that's exactly how she'd use that phrase. I love Tig Notaro. Do you know Tig Notaro?
No.
The one. Okay, she's the one who plays the Professor Friedman. I cannot remember where I first saw her, but she's a stand-up comedian. So I pulled up Wikipedia, and I still don't know where the first time I saw her was. And she is hysterical, very deadpan with her comedy. Yes. She was on something.
Yes.
She definitely was on.
Oh my gosh.
And she's been in movies too. Like she was in.
I feel like I just watched something with her and it's not clicking with me.
She was in a Netflix movie with it was Reese Witherspoon, I believe, and Ashton Kutcher. I think they did a movie a couple years ago, maybe. And she was in it as like a friend. But I mean, it was random, but she was in something else, and it's driving me nuts because when I looked her up on Wikipedia, I was like, this doesn't look familiar. Nothing looks familiar. I looked at her whole history. I don't know, but what's funny was her real name is Matilda O'Callahan Notaro, and she goes by Tig Notaro. And I know I heard her interviewed. I think that was the first thing. At first, I think I heard her interviewed on a podcast or something. And a funny thing that stuck out, and at the time she did not have a partner, I don't think, and, obviously didn't have a family. And she was like, I don't get it when people are like, oh my God, he's 5. Oh, look, can you believe he's 5? She's like, yeah, it was 5 years ago that you had the kid. Like, I just thought that was so funny.
Yeah.
And now I think she's engaged, and either they might have kids now. Like, it's just so funny because she was making fun of it. Associated with Sarah Silverman, so maybe I saw her with something with that. Not that I'm a huge Sarah Silverman fan, but
I'm looking through this now going,
sorry,
I know I've seen her
ranting about
in something.
Not ranting, but yeah. So I love Tig Notaro. Love that she's on the show.
We have something in common. We both love Taylor Dayne. That's cool.
Oh, yeah. I saw right about Taylor Dayne.
I love me some Taylor Dayne, man.
Yeah. Good voice. I don't know if this is a love, but I had to find out why Kimberly's mom is in a wheelchair, because clearly she was in a wheelchair in real life.
And not, yeah.
So I looked it up, and she had had a snowboarding accident.
Oh, shoot.
And she broke her tibia. That's what it said. Oh. I really want to know why Kimberly's dad wasn't there. I tried to find out like why the actor wasn't on. He wasn't like available. That makes no sense to me. And they didn't address that, right? They never said, why would ever.
No, but I feel like they said something about him, reference.
She talked about him. He used to wear bracelets.
Yes.
So I was like, in real life, I'm sorry, I know this isn't a total realistic show, but in real life, your mom coming by herself with a broken leg, like going on to the airport, fully can't even go on crutches. Yeah. That you would say something. You'd say like, oh my God, dad just, it was killing him. He couldn't come, especially with stuff. But the people at the airport helped me. I was like, they just didn't address this at all. I'm like, this is not normal.
Maybe it was Bella's parents with the, maybe the dad just couldn't keep up with Bella's parents because of the last parents' weekend,
it was so expensive, right? It was so expensive.
Yeah.
I mean, and they could have said that. I don't know. It just bothered me that they didn't.
Yeah.
Okay. I love that I wrote these things in love. I don't know how much I loved, but I just kind of went down a little bit of little tiny little dives, not deep dives. So Whitney's dad, well, I guess I loved this. You had to have recognized him.
Uh-huh.
He's played by Leroy McLean.
Mm-hmm.
There was a different actor from season 1. He was played by Jerry Minor, which she FaceTime. I can't remember if you actually saw him in person, but I know his voice was heard. So Leroy played Professor Nia Wallace's husband on And Just Like That.
Mm-hmm.
Right away, like you recognize. He was also a musician.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is funny. I followed him through Homebodies Only because I'm like, well, I'm probably going to tag him or something. Like, I don't know.
Sure.
Or why not? Let me follow him. I can't believe I don't follow him anyway from And Just Like That. And later that day, he looked at my story, which had nothing to do with it. Had to do with White Lotus. And I was like, but then he didn't look at the next one. He's probably like, who is this?
Yeah.
I didn't tag him. Like, I didn't do anything. I just followed him.
It's not like your username or whatever is like _XC. You get these.
I'm not. When you see numbers, watch out. Believe me, I've gotten those viewing the story. It's great. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I've got a
We're
lot
not
here.
creepy.
No. I loved that when Kimberly's mom says she's been having vivid dreams with her pain meds, and she's like being in my own movie. Beautiful. Like that way she delivered that. It was so good. That was so good. I love Bella's mom. She's gorgeous. She's beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah. Very striking in a natural way. Like she's just very striking.
And she's just so feminine. She's just so, it's just a pretty woman.
Yeah.
A pretty woman. A beautiful woman. I thought I'm like, I think I've seen her in something else, but I looked her up. I was like, no, I don't recognize her from anything. Let's see what else. Oh, when Kimberly swipes right on Whitney's dad, and Whitney just screams, and then it cuts to them at the table. That was amazing. That was just, I just love that.
Yeah.
And then they're all just sitting there.
A little weird.
I loved when Isaiah asked Whitney out, and she said yes.
Mm.
And of course, I loved the last scene of Arvin kissing Bella.
Oh, yeah.
And her parents there. I thought it was so cute.
Yeah, that was the car.
Yeah. I think almost every single episode has ended with Bella and something with Arvind because
trend here.
Yeah. First it was that the first episode when she texted him that she was like supposed to be texting him by mistake.
Mm-hmm.
Then the second one, wait, is this this is the fifth. So maybe it ended with Leighton a couple times. I'm not sure. And then she is walking. What happens? Well, he tells her he broke up with his girlfriend.
At the end, yeah.
I thought there was like another one. No, that might be it. Just the last three have been, I think, with him or whatever. This one. So I thought that was interesting. Remember, I had a theory. I was like, I think they end it with each one. Remember, I was like trying to find the pattern. Oh my God.
Yeah,
that was the first season. I think those are all my loves. All right.
Love.
I love the clickers too. Sorry.
The what?
The clickers.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, those are great.
Okay.
I loved Whitney's dad's jam session. That was fun. I was a big fan of that. Eli inviting himself to dinner was fantastic. Well, kind of like Kimberly's mom inviting, but really him inviting himself was great. I loved Bella talking about her experiment to her parents. The way she worded it was
happy.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I loved Kimberly's waves.
In her hair?
Oh,
yes.
I loved the whole story, the way the story was playing out with Bella and Art. Like that just the kid, like you already talked about the kiss and everything like that.
Yeah.
Parents' Weekend, all of it. It's my favorite. I think it makes the best episode ever. And I loved the girl sticking up for Casey.
Yeah, that was good.
AKA Kiki. Give me a break.
Yeah,
that's in my hates, by the way. And that's it. Okay. Those were my loves.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Hate. I hated, of course, when Bella lies about her parents. Like, I was like, oh, no, come on. And says she's going to swim.
God,
stupid. I also hated when Bella hides from Arvind and that like whole exchange. Like she goes under the table. I was like, this is a Three's Company thing. Like I can't even look. I think I looked away because I can't stand that stuff. I thought I had another hate. No, I think that was it. Yeah.
I hated that Eli loves drugs.
Yeah.
And he basically is picking that. Like, oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
He's like, seems like so into their relationship and that whole thing. And it seems like cute and like, let's see where this goes. I'm like, oh, here we go. Like,
it did feel like he was a different person in this one. I was like,
yeah, I just hate him loving.
Yeah.
All the
making his life drugs. That's not.
Yeah. Not a fan of that. And then I'm not a fan of Kiki's mom.
Yeah, no.
She's super annoying, but I love how Casey stood up to her by the end. And
of course, yeah.
And is, standing her ground and maturing and growing up and realizing because she was super annoying, by the way.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously that character was made to be annoying. Of course it's going to be there. But yeah, she was like, oh, here we go. It was like a little bit too.
Yeah, and I didn't know if she would keep the lie going because they've done that before where things don't come out right away. I can relate. Really, the only one I had was that Kimberly's mom loves karaoke. I'm like, she loves watching karaoke. I more like doing the karaoke.
Yeah, we're more involved in the participatory end of karaoke.
I like to be like some people say, I've heard two people say this actually in my life. I don't like to watch sports because I like to play them. So I don't love to watch karaoke because I want to be the one singing.
Right. Yeah, come on. My show. I can relate to the mental health receptionist saying everything's so organized.
In an Ace Hardware.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do love everything very organized. So I can relate to her opinion on that. And that's it for my relate. That's it.
Yeah.
Me and the mental health receptionist are
there you go.
On the same page there. Yeah.
Fashion?
Ooh.
I have one thing. That's it.
Well, I like to throw in the things that I didn't like in the fashion too.
I was going to say
right?
what I didn't like too.
But what did you like in the fashion?
I liked Taylor's jacket at the dinner. It's it's like a olive green
one?
color,
faux
leather or leather. I'm not sure because I did find it from Revolve and it's $119. I said nope. So I did a Google Lens is here's the one on Revolve. I don't know if it is.
Revolve's a good spot.
Yeah,
you can get some higher end stuff, but like they have.
I guess if it's leather, if you want leather, I'm not really into buying leather. Maybe if it's vintage.
Yeah.
I wouldn't I wouldn't do that. So I found
you like the vegan leather.
No, I did. Well, I don't even. I mean, I have some of that, but I don't even love that either because it's plastic, basically.
I know. Remember that SNL skit when they were in the leather store?
No,
they would all wear the no. That was like an early 2000s with the guys from. Okay, I gotta move away from this.
I don't know.
Because I can go on and on, but they all. Well, you're gonna have to Google it now after this podcast.
I will.
Because people listening are like, oh, I know. They're wanting to comment right now. It's hysterical.
They know it. Yeah. I don't know.
And they all like.
I really don't think I do. Oh, yes. I have seen that.
I have no idea what they talked about, but they worked in a leather store.
And that made noise. Yes, I do remember that.
Something, right?
Yes. Definitely.
Anyway.
I found an alternative on Amazon.com. Google Lens is just amazing. Google Lens is amazing. And it's I looked at the material. It doesn't look full. It's 100% polyester. It's olive green. I mean, and it's for $28.
To look for less.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Okay. Yeah. Look for less. And then if you want to go with the hating the fashion, I hated every outfit that they wore at the dinner. Every outfit. Every single one. I felt like it was a mishmash.
What the heck with Kimberly's bow placement? I loved her waves, but why?
And it was pink and it didn't match her whole outfit. I was like, she looked like she was in a costume. Something was not right.
Her
I don't
hair
know what was
looked
happening.
Great besides that bow. And I was like, what's the deal with the bow? Why are we putting the bow here? What are we doing with the bow?
And it didn't match the dress.
It didn't go. The placement of it was all weird.
It was very weird.
I'm like, you could have put the hair like up
Yeah.
in the bow or to the side, like, you know, but like right on top of her ear.
Yeah.
Like, what, she cut her ear or something, and we needed to
right. Maybe. I'm like,
put hair over it then.
yeah. And the dress, like the
I did
color,
not.
it had fringe on it. I was so confused. You know, she's got a great body and stuff. I just was like, I feel like she was wearing like a
It
Real
didn't
Housewife
fit,
dress.
like
No,
her personality, so to speak. I don't know.
And a parent's dinner. I was like,
Yeah,
what the heck
I
is
was
going
not
on?
a fan of that.
Bella's was just like, she looked like she was going to work in an office. I don't know what was happening. I'm trying to remember like the first season. I should have looked back at like the first season.
Oh, what they were.
I didn't like what Whitney was wearing. I was like, I don't know. It was very buttoned up and the jacket over it. And it was very sporty, kind of casual. But I was like,
yeah.
And of course, like the twins there.
Oh, forget it.
Yeah.
The mom's
I like
headband.
that color. Oh, the headband.
The
and
headband was
placement.
terrible. I did like Taylor's studded belt. I don't think that was during the dinner. That might have been like in the hallway somewhere. I noticed it was that was cute. But, and I did write down, I was like, was that a pill button on Bella's blazer? Remember when she had the pins? Was that like literally like a capsule?
Maybe.
And I was like trying to figure out what the relationship between the pins were. I was into the pins.
Oh my God, I should have looked at that.
And I was like, I'm pretty sure you just had like a Tylenol PM, like, or like a.
The jacket. Okay. The jacket is on Shop Your TV. I did see that blazer on Shop Your TV. So I wonder if I can pull it up. Shop Your TV. And if they they might not talk about the pins.
Were part of the blazer, or
she added them. Yeah. Or not her, but you know.
Yeah. So I kind of like the pins and stuff. I was like, wait, is that a pill? Like, what's the? I don't know. I was trying to figure out the clues there.
Interesting.
Anyway, that's all I got for
that
fashion.
One. I got nothing for background check. Do you have anything?
I do.
What?
I said, is that a legit espresso machine on the top of their fridge? Ooh. In the opening scene, they had one of those, like, what's the brand that's kind of like a higher end, starts with an S?
Is it Italian name or no?
SM.
Like, is it Italian? Like, I.
They even make like the cosmetic fridges too. I feel like the small ones too. Oh my gosh. Anyway, they had like kind of like this like high end, like retro looking sort of fridge. I think it's that. Oh my God. They make appliances too. And like tabletop appliance, like countertop appliances. Anyway. And coffee makers too. Okay. Anyway.
Is it written in funky, right? Like almost like cursive?
Like spaced out. It's like S is all I can see in it. And it's like 5 letters and that's spaced. And it'll come to me after we're done. But anyway, on top of the fridge in the background, I was like, they had like I think it was like a legit like espresso machine, like from a barista shop.
What?
Like,
did they steal it from Sips?
I don't know.
Kimberly wouldn't steal it.
No.
But someone else might.
No, but I noticed it. I was like, I rewound it. Yeah, on my VHS.
VCR.
3 times and looked. I'm like, I think that's. I put my glasses on. I think that's an espresso machine in there.
I will do some digging and try to get a photo.
Opening scene, right in the beginning.
Yeah, in the opening scene, I do remember trying to look behind her and stuff and see if I saw anything.
That's where you see the fun stuff.
Okay, so I went on Shop Your TV. The first thing that comes up is this, not a capsule pin. It's the love pin. It's hands that go like, you know, when you do this.
Yep.
She had those. So if I can zoom in on the picture without my reading glasses.
Oh, Smeg. Is that how you say it? The fridge. SMEG?
No idea.
You don't know what these are? They look like, they're like, oh my gosh, are you going to be able to see this?
I don't have to look for retro looking new stuff because.
Oh, you're not going to be able to see this on my phone at all. Oh, it's like a 50s style retro.
Okay. I saw the fridge. Yes. So I saw that it looked like that. Isn't that the one they got from Leighton?
Yes. Maybe she left them the espresso machine.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That would
this
totally
definitely
be something
looks like
she
a
would do.
pill, by the way. I'm zooming in.
Right?
It's white and pink.
Yes.
That's a pill. But I don't
Jagged
know what
little
that
pill.
would be.
A little Lannis there.
Well, there's the hand pin. God, yeah. Okay. Looks like a pill to me.
Trying to figure out what the theme is there, but maybe there isn't one.
There has to be some meaning behind it.
If you know what the theme is, you can write to us and you'll win a prize.
Sure.
Like a high five or clapping. Round of applause.
We'll say your name.
We'll give you a shout out.
Yeah.
with all the sponsors we have. We'll
yeah,
do
with
a
all my
giveaway.
sponsors.
Mhm.
So many sponsors. I'm my sponsor. Yeah, I don't have any predictions because I just didn't.
Do you think because they were talking about mental health so much at the table, you think that's going to go somewhere finally?
Yeah.
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 Me too.
I mean,
That
I
was
almost
fun.
was like getting mad at first, but I'm like, well, this
Oh,
is why they're
yeah.
talking about it
Of
because they're
course.
saying how much the parents are like,
Yeah.
what's
Yeah.
triggers?
Yeah.
But I don't know because I'm trying to think age wise. They should be younger than me probably. You know what I mean, or around my age. You know, they're not in their 60s.
No,
So I mean, I'm not in my 50s yet, but you know, I'm just maybe they could be in their 50s. But I think that people around my age are okay with mental health. I think it's more almost
our
like
parents'
my parents'
generation.
generation, or that were
Yeah.
more like
Yeah, some
you
of
don't
them.
talk about stuff and you
Yeah.
work it out, like tough guy, tough love, and all that.
Yeah.
So I don't see that with their age. So I was a little like, I don't know how realistic this is. Yeah.
Different time to grow up too. So
Yes.
we didn't
Very
have all
different.
this nonsense.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
bring me back. Drinking out
Right?
of the hose.
Yep.
Riding my bike until the street lights came on.
So excited to
The
be
only screen
outside.
I had was my Nintendo. Trying to
Yeah.
get to Bowser's Castle.
I didn't even.
1988.
Well, the
I think
TV.
it was.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
The floor TV. We had the floor TV.
Mm-hmm.
Saturday morning cartoons.
Yep.
The list goes on. The
list
tray,
goes on.
the metal tray that you'd sit there with. Did you have the metal tray with the legs on it?
Yeah,
I
a
still have
TV
one.
table.
Yeah, TV.
We didn't have
But
a
not
metal
TV
one
tray,
though.
but like the metal TV tray that you would. It was had short legs, and you'd put it on the couch with you.
Oh
or on
no,
the
I did not have that.
TV
No.
tray.
I know what you're talking about.
You're thinking about like
I'm
the
table.
wooden things.
We
Yeah.
have a table.
Oh, we had a set of those. Are you kidding?
We
That
had a
was
plastic set though that was like
like
almost like a cheetah print, but not. I mean, I don't think it was thought that though. Like it looked like it was marble, but it wasn't cheetah. But it was like brown and black. So now that I'm thinking about it, it was probably like acrylic.
Your parents would let you eat on the TV trays, like they would bust those out.
Well, I ate at the TV table. We didn't have the trays that sat on your. Did you see something that?
Well, I had those, but we also had the ones that went with the like that you could use in front of you sit on the floor and you'd sit. If you could,
usually with a TV dinner. A TV dinner.
Yeah, the Swanson TV dinners.
Yeah.
Bust that out during Wheel of Fortune or something.
Yeah.
In the middle. What was that? Kids Cuisine?
They had kids.
Oh, man. Kids Cuisines. Okay.
Yeah.
This is a whole different podcast. So we should probably, I should probably shut up now.
That's all right. That's all right. Yeah, I mean, we'll see how it goes with Arvin.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, it was a good one.
Yeah.
It was a good one.
What have we got? 10 episodes in this season or 8?
I think so.
Is it 10?
Because
they're only like a half hour, right? Okay. Cool.
All right. Well, check us out, homebuyisonly.com. Then you'll find all the other links.
All the links.
All the links. Give us a shout, make a comment.
Share our story.
Yeah, share a story, something.
Tag.
Something.
All the things.
All right.
All right. Thanks for listening.
Bye.
Bye.
This is the BTRP Media Network.